का ये ढक्कन नहीं दिख रहा तेरे को? अरे इधर सामने तो कैमरे।
Two teams with a differential of 11 points and 3 places in between them will lock their horns once again. The battle for 3 points resumes at the IWL in match week 13. Sports Odisha have made their journey to the capital for their final game of the season. These are the scenes of a short while back. HOPS FC, the home side, arriving at the stadium.
Good afternoon.
Are you disappointed with the results in the last match?
Not as such, but yes, we have lost our 3 points, which were very crucial for us, and yes, definitely, and we are going to take these 3 points.
Is there any aspect that you want your team to improve today?
My team will
Improve today?
yes, definitely my team will improve, and we people have done our work very properly and made our children players work on the faults done in the last match. So we are looking forward for the good result and grabbing 3 points, which is very, very important for us.
So considering the last of the match you encountered with Sports Odisha, what kind of game are you expecting today?
Today we are going to go for all attacking game, and we have to collect the 3 points, which is yes, very important.
Thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you.
Attacking game and the opportunity to grab those 3 points is what Om Prakash Hibbar says. They have learned from their mistakes and will look to improve on them and rectify. As we take you through the visitors' dressing room here at the Ambedkar Stadium, still looking for their first victory of the campaign. These are the signs of Sports Odisha arriving at the stadium. We did manage to speak to the head coach, and here's what she had to say.
Keep your players feeling positive and motivated during training sessions.
Definitely, first of all, we already informed everyone ours is a development team, and the girls which we are looking for for development of the junior players, and somewhere we are develop the players, and day by day they develop themselves also likewise their playing style and the stamina and the confidence. And hopefully we'll end up with the 3 points today, and we are looking for the positive 3 points.
So do you think you will be able to add 3 more points against HOPS?
I believe on my girls and our team also will definitely go for competition.
Ma'am, do you have any major changes in your squads for the game?
No, there are no changes today.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you for it.
So young side is what Parmita Sid says, and they will be eyeing those 3 points and the first victory of the campaign. It hasn't been a happy season so far for Sports Odisha. Have struggled right all the way through. Just 2 draws is what they managed, and a draw at the Capital Football Arena when these two teams met last time around. It's going to be an interesting game of football, as the result is not going to make any sort of difference to the points table. Here's a quick look of how HOPS FC lines up for this afternoon. And Shika, as always, starts in goal. Rinku, Sharda, Mamta, and Parmila in the back line. Shailja, Gladys, Arti through the middle. Neha, Fredrika, and Pooja up front. It's a very strong side, considering they are playing at home and playing against Sports Odisha. Like I mentioned, have struggled this season, and HOPS would definitely look to end this season on a high. This is the last game of the campaign for Sports Odisha, and surely they would love to salvage something out of this fixture. And this is how they have lined up for this one. Ganju, yes, a game today. Nayak, Jaishi, Haldar, and Mundri in the back line. Janhabi Kishan, Sumitra Hemram, and Monica Mins in the middle. Niketa, Deepa Naik, and Manisha Naik leading the line for the visitors. The refereeing contingent would be led by Kanika Burman. The assistants will be Chimchim Seto and Roshni Chanu. Pooja S would be the fourth official for this fixture. New commentator Junaid, and I'll be alongside Swapnamoy Chatterjee. Before that, there's a quick look at the standings. Gokulam Kerala right on top with 26 points, being followed closely by Odisha FC with 25 with a game in hand. Kickstart, they are out of it at the moment, 20 points from 10 games. HOPS on fourth, Setu, East Bengal, and Sports Odisha to follow. Sports Odisha dwindling right at the bottom of the table. Swapnamoy, it's going to be an exciting contest. It's not going to make a difference on the points table, but both the teams would love to finish strongly in this campaign.
Yeah, definitely, Junaid. My name is Shopnama Chakravarti. So you mistaken there, okay? But if you look at today's match, this match is going to be a very important match, because this match can give both the teams to end the tournament with prideful moment. And definitely HOPS FC, they have a very good team. They have Gladys in the team, they have Frederica in the team, and apart from that, if you look at that entire team list, it's just brilliant team, bro. And definitely this team is going to be a very good part. They have Neha, Anshika has done a brilliant job under the goal, so definitely that's the main thing. Rinku Devi is there, Shelja is there. On the other hand, if you come to the Sports Odisha team, they have Manju is a very young talent, and the players are coming up there on the field, you can watch them. So what I was telling, the Sports Odisha team, they have Manju, they have Ratna Halda, they have Amrita Jeshi from Nepal. She is a very good player from Nepal, and we have seen him for the Nepali team as well, and she can be a threat to the HOPS FC team. Apart from that, Deepa Naik is there. She can be a threat. We have seen her in the last few matches, and the way she was attacking is truly adorable. In the reserve bench also, I think this HOPS FC team has lots of firepower. They have Rebecca Chatanmawaya, Varshika is there, Kajal is there, Rajni Bala, Jyoti. They all can be proved to be lethal for the opposition. And yeah, this match is going to be a clash of titans. And yeah, this match will bring some amount of excitement down here. If you see today's referee is Kanika Burman, a very experienced referee. We have watched him in the Calcutta football as well. So she's a very experienced referee, and definitely such experienced referee requires such matches. So Junaid, what's your thoughts on this match? How Ops FC they will try to attack from the very early moment of the match?
Well, that's right, and they would look to attack because Om Prakash Shibbar, if you remember, has made it clear they will go all out and get their attacking game to the foray. Quick handshakes before the kickoff. Gladys captaining the side for Hops. Looks like she has won the toss and has chosen the side. Ratna with the armband today for Sports Odisha. Kanika Burman, Chim Chim Serto, Roshni Chanu, and Pooja S. We've had a brilliant campaign as well, all the refs involved. The reverse fixture, of course, ending up in a 1-1 draw. In Odisha, Hops have managed 13 points from the 10 games they have played, 4 victories, 1 draw, and 5 defeats to them, scoring 13 goals and conceding 16. Sports Odisha with just 2 points from 11 that they have played. No victories, 2 draws and 9 defeats, with 3 goals for them and 30 is what they have conceded. Huge margin of defeats sandwiched in between some decent performances without the points for the girls in green. All set for things to get underway here at the Ambedkar Stadium. It's going to be down to the final week, match week 14, to decide the winner. Gokulam Kerala is leading the points table at the moment, but Odisha FC are just a point behind with 2 games still to go. They will be up against East Bengal FC next. And we are underway here in Delhi as Sports Odisha are going from left to right on your screens. Did start the game quite well against Setu FC. It was a bright start that they managed. Got a few shots on target, hit the woodwork a couple of times, missed out on opportunities. And once they conceded that early goal to a goalkeeping howler, and there were problems from there on.
Yeah, definitely, Junaid. If you look at this match is going to be too important for everyone. And both the teams will be looking to end this tournament on a high. So this thing will definitely be an opportunity for both the teams. And if you look at the current strategy of both the teams, while Odisha has fallen back a little behind, we will see the opposition, means Hops FC, they are attacking from the very start of the match. This can be a good counter attack there. Long ball forward, 2 strikers, they are chasing the ball. But unfortunately, that will be intercepted and that went out for a throw. So Junaid, how are you seeing Gladys in this match? How she is just taking his position? Still it's early, but still we have found some early. Well, it's okay talk regarding it after this attack. That's a throw in favor of Sports Odisha. Sports Odisha getting ready. Ball thrown in. Still chances there. Sports Odisha with the possession. But that was a very poor cross. And no one will be able to get that one. Still, they have managed to keep the ball under their possession. That's a lofted delivery to the right wing. Player there is looking for options. And finally, the ball gets intercepted, and now the possession is with Hops. So, how you are seeing Gladys? What important role she is going to take in this match, Junaid?
She has been their shining light so far. Scored 7 goals for Hops this season, and beg your pardon, scored 3 goals, and of course has provided quite a few for Federica up top. She will be the difference between both these sides. Has dug deep on a consistent basis, have dropped deep to try and get the ball forward, get the ball rolling towards the likes of Neha, Federica, Aarti, Pooja playing up top. Won't be surprised if she's able to find some delightful balls in the final third. Looks like it's the first corner of the game going to the visitors. Got a bit of deflection on that and has gone out for the first corner of the match. Nikita. This is just outside the box. Cleared out hurriedly by Hops FC. Sends it in, but straight in Shika this time, and will negotiate in the end. Bit of a slow start to the game. Still 0-0 at about 4 minutes mark. Deadlock yet to be broken. Shailja. Niketa gets it back. Gets intercepted. Here's Deepa Nayak. Drills one through, but straight at Anshika. Wasn't threatening a bit.
See, Junaid, if you look at the strategy of Odisha, they are just playing behind the defense ball. So, actually, we are seeing Hops FC playing a highline defense, and there Odisha is trying to take the advantage of, and they are playing behind the defense. And two strikers, they are constantly shifting the positions, for which it is becoming difficult for Hops to mark them up. And if this strategy works out, this can be a great threat to the Hops FC team. And on the other hand, Hops still now they haven't had any good chances, but still they are trying to first take control over the midfield. So it's going to be a midfield oriented game on one hand, and on the other hand, if you look at the strategy of Odisha team, Sports Odisha team, they will just play the ball behind the defense so that the two strikers can get to it. So it will be a long ball strategy, a very old but very effective strategy against when you are playing against a team like Hops FC, because Hops FC has a very powerful squad. They can hit you at any time. 11-point difference between the two teams, and it's a huge difference. So that also shows the quality between the two teams, the difference in the qualities. Oh, that's a beautiful touch there. Gladys there on the ball, through ball forward, but that one again cleared away. So Junaid, how you have seen Gladys and how she's controlling the midfield? Just look at this. What is your observation on this? Oh, we'll talk regarding it after this attack. Against Sports Odisha, they are defending brilliantly. They are defending in numbers. If you look at currently, there are 5 players into the box, and they were constantly rotating the ball, and that's a very important thing. They are defending deep, and whenever the ball is coming, they are playing long ball just behind the defense. So chance of a corner. Hops FC getting ready with the corner. They have employed enough numbers into the box. So let's see what happens next. Ball into the box. This can be a good chance. Chance of a header. But goalkeeper clears it away. But still the ball is with Hops FC. And oh, again the Hops FC have won the second ball. Shot from distance. That was a looping ball. But that was hit at the bottom of the ball, for which it went out. Goal kick in favor of Sports Odisha.
That's right. Whenever Gladys has got the ball, she's tried to make that difference. It's been that driving force for Hops FC right throughout. And like you pointed out, even Hops have relied heavily on those long balls and counter-attacks, especially in the earlier part of the campaign, and from the open play and from the counter-attack as well. They have made a lot of moves, especially operating from the flanks, trying to get the likes of Neha, Federica involved consistently. Federica there hustling for the ball. Free kick taken quickly. Aarti wins herself a throw-in. It's Pedrika. Help arriving inside the box. Gladys. Rita gets it away. Manisha Nayak. Manisha gets it back. Manisha with a throw in for Deepa. Deepa gets it inside the box. Can they get the finishing touch to it? That's a brilliant save from Anshika. Looked like it was going in for all money. And the goalkeeper denies what could have been a decent opportunity and an opening for the visitors here. Supnamoy.
Yeah, definitely. That was an excellent save. Whenever the ball drops in front of the goalkeeper, it's always difficult for the goalkeeper because then you have to predict the bounce. That's the second chance for Odisha. Corner taken, but this time they couldn't take advantage of it. Goal kick in favor of Hawks. So what I was telling, when the ball drops in front of the goalkeeper, it becomes very much difficult for them because it is dropping in front of you and you have to just understand its pace. Just look at that one again. When it just dropped in front of the goalkeeper made the right anticipation, and this is very much important in football, in goalkeeping especially. If you can't make the correct anticipation, then it becomes difficult because that time also the ball can come out of your hands in front, so that danger always remains. But this time the goalkeeper managed the situation beautifully, and I have watched him in this. Just a brilliant goalkeeper, and just keep an eye on her. She can be the next best goalkeeper for the Indian women's team. We have a very good Indian women's team who are just the Indian Tigresses are just they're just shining abroad and everywhere. And now we have another excellent talented goalkeeper in the front form of the goalkeeper of the HOPS FC, Anshika. In this entire tournament, she has been a brilliant. Uh, just one observation to make: the two defenders, this Sharda and Parmila, they are playing a little bit more up because that's giving too much space. Oh, that can be a good chance. Gladys with the ball for Frederica, but goalkeeper this time comes out of his line to collect that one. So they are playing a little bit up, for which it is becoming easier for Odisha to play such long balls. I think they should drop back a little bit behind because else this can be a great trouble. And let's look now also. Both the defenders are on the same line. So if one gets cut off by the delivery of the ball, other has no clue on it. So this can create problems. And I hope that Hobbs FC coach, who is a very experienced coach, he will manage that thing.
That's right, but Odisha have struggled with their ball progression right throughout. They have lacked pace going forward, and that's definitely one of the areas of concern for Paromita Sid and the team. Still a pretty young squad, like she pointed out. Surely would love to go back to the drawing board and get things sorted for the next season, Sports Odisha. Put in a brave effort. It's a daunting task, especially when you haven't won anything right throughout, to turn up every week and put in a proper shift. They haven't scored enough. They haven't got the points, but full marks for trying right throughout the campaign. Janhabi Kishan going toe-to-toe with Gladys there. Sumitra gets it away. Deepa Naik, can she make that run? Cleared out quite comfortably in the end by Mamta on that occasion. Keta was giving it a chase but couldn't quite keep it in.
Yeah, definitely. And this time the first touch by Mamta wasn't so good. Again, Odisha FC with the ball. There was a coming danger. I think goalkeeper should be more cautious while she is delivering the ball, because there was Frederica was lingering just in front of her. And suppose by mistake the ball fell in her feet, that could have been a sure shot goal because goalkeeper was standing too far away and just a looping ball and ball could have gone in. Throw in favor of Odisha. So Odisha team, they are trying to build up attack from the back. Still now we haven't seen any clear-cut chances apart from that save from both the teams. Both the teams are trying too hard, but unfortunately we haven't seen much of Frederica. Actually, she's a number 9 and she's not getting proper supply of the ball from the midfield of the Hops FC. Hopes this problem will be solved, but now currently the ball is with Odisha. Odisha with the through ball. This can be dangerous. That was a looping ball. Another player receives that one. But now Hops FC, they're going on a counter. This can be a great chance. Forward ball. They still have it. Players, they're taking their positions into the box. Hops FC launching the attack from the left. Ball into the box. Oh, there's a mistake by the goalkeeper. But she collects that one. When the ball was coming in, she should have collected it. But unfortunately, she couldn't. So Junaid, how you have seen, we are almost towards the end of the first quarter of the match. So how you will rate both the teams in terms of attacks and in terms of defending and goalkeeping?
Well, good save from Anshika a couple of minutes back. That was definitely a decent opportunity for Sports Odisha to go 1-0 up. Other than that, chances have been scarce in the first quarter. It's been even Stevens. Hasn't been enough clear-cut chances created on both ends of the pitch so far. But all that could change because, like you pointed out, Hops FC have got absolute pace going forward with the likes of Federica, Gladys, Neha. Favored that left flank for a couple of occasions in the first quarter. Defensively, Hops have played a high line. Sports Odisha will have to try and up their game, get the passing game going. Miss kick perhaps falls out for Manisha Nayak. Sumitra. Good interception there. Otherwise, Neha would have got an opportunity to make that run towards the left flank. Sumitra with a long ball forward. Foul just outside the box there. Federica with a turn. Federica couldn't quite keep it in, and that's going to go out for a throw-in to Sports Odisha.
Yeah, definitely. If you look at the current position, both the teams, they're trying too hard, but still now we haven't seen any clear-cut chances. It's going to be a throw-in in favor of Sports Odisha, it seems like. Throw in there. Sports Odisha, they're trying too hard to get back the ball. This time the touch wasn't too good, but still the ball is with Sports Odisha. They're launching a counter. Oh, just there's pressure from a Hops FC player, and Hops FC now has the possession. She's looking for options up front. Oh, she has gone up, but that one again cleared away. Still, Sports Odisha has the possession. This time it seems like the Hops FC has rectified the mistake. We are seeing the two defenders. They have dropped back a little bit, and they're marking the two strikers very well. So this time also, when the behind the defense ball was played, they cleared that out. So that's a very good observation by the coach, and she took the correct decision. Oh, that was a looping ball there, but it went out. That was a shot from distance. Goalkeeper was there a little bit in uh, in advancing position, and that was going looping ball. If that was a little bit just 1 or 2 inches apart, that could have gone in. So still now we have an evenly contested match, and we are hoping to see a goal very soon. So Junaid, what do you think? Which team has the upper hand in this very 17-18 minutes of the match?
There hasn't been nothing to choose between the two sides, barring maybe an opportunity and a bit for both the sides. Rodriga has tried to drive in from the right. Neha has made those runs from the left, and Deepa Nayak has got a shot towards the target. And apart from that, it has been a bit of a dead game so far as Hops get another corner. Very second of the first half. Can she get this delivery from the set piece into some those decent areas? Neha cleared out by Janhabi Kishan. Aarti leaves it for Neha. Aarti gets it back, gets the cross in. Is that going out for another corner to Hops FC? Corner on the other side. They'll have to try and make these set pieces count. Hops. Shailja this time. Another chance gone down there. Swapna Moy. Decent ball. All she had to do was get something and keep it on target. And wasn't able to make that telling impact on that occasion.
Today it seems like Hops FC are not at the best of their form. They're looking a little bit tired. The team is not functioning well. The connection between the midfield and the attack is not working properly. So don't know what has happened. We have seen earlier matches also, but suddenly it seems like the team, the coordination between the players are not so good. Maybe it may be due to the fatigue because they have to play lots and lots of matches. So maybe due to the fatigue that has came down, and also it's too hot here in Delhi. So that may be another reason, because the temperature here is very high and it's very sunny out there. So that may be another reason why the team is looking a little bit tired. But we will hope that in the second half, the coach will introduce some fresh legs, and then the things will be sorted out. That's a beautiful ball delivered. Rinku passes the ball to the middle, and now Sports Odisha, they have the ball. But robbed off of possession by Gladys. Gladys is doing a brilliant job there in the midfield, but she's not getting enough support there actually. And now they switches the play to the right. Hops FC on attack. That was a clever in order to get a throw in. We are seeing Frederica. She's waiting for the ball. Back pass. Hops FC looking to attack. But that was a very poor cross. This type of crosses are only wasting their team's chances and nothing else. And also, they should employ more numbers up front. And this can be a great chance of counter attack. Oh, a mistake there. Jersey number 10. He passes the ball to his fellow player, but before that, referee has blown his whistle. That is going to be a free kick there. And with that, we have came to 22nd minutes, and still the scoreline stands. Hops FC 0, Sports Odisha 0. We have seen lots of Sports Odisha attack in the very early moments of the match, and also Hops FC, they have tried a little bit, but till the time the connection is made between the midfield and the attack, we shouldn't expect any proper organized attack. Another chance there. Again, Odisha, they are going on a counter. This can be a good chance. Forward ball. She will be looking for a through pass, but that through pass was too heavy, and it will be easier for Anshika to collect that one. So still now we have seen a change in the strategy, Junaid, because still now we have seen Sports Odisha trying behind the defense balls, and now suddenly they are relying more on throughs. So they have changed the strategy, and they are now playing more short passing game. Junaid?
Well, that's right, and started with those long balls, but now have shifted quite swiftly towards finding those openings, those spaces. To break that
Is
back
it due to
line.
the defenders who have dropped back, Junaid? Because it seems like the defenders have reorganized themselves of Hops FC, and that's mainly creating the problem to play the long balls.
Well, that's right, and they did start the game playing higher up, have dropped down slightly. This could be an opening there for Sports Odisha. Manisha Nayak takes a strike. Was under constant pressure there from Mamta. From just outside the box, Anshika had to do a lot there and manages to pouch that one safely in the end. Opened up nicely for Manisha there. Good strike on the target there, Swapnamoy.
But I have a question. What Sharda was doing there? She was nowhere in the frame. And suddenly a player is getting a free shot there. No one was behind him. No one was pressing her. So what's happening? The coach should tell his players to just drop down a little bit. Again, same problem. They are coming up too high and then they are failing to drop down. So if this problem persists, then we can see very soon Sports Odisha getting a goal. Thanks to the goalkeeper, that still Sports Odisha are not 2-0 up. If there was some mistake by the goalkeeper, or it was anyone else other than the goalkeeper, they could have actually scored. Two excellent saves are made by the goalkeeper, but how long goalkeeper can resist these attacks and this defensive horrors by the defenders?
Have to try and get that coordination going between the goalkeeper and the back line. Yes, they have played a high line, have dropped deep, but have to try and keep your eyes wide open for players making those runs. Sports Odisha with a throw in. Federica. Haven't seen her get involved in the game. Federica takes the strike just over the crossbar this time. Wasn't too far away. Going from outside the box. Came way too close on both sides of the pitch in the last couple of minutes. Swapnamoy. Federica there. Taking a shot on target. Didn't miss by much.
Yeah, definitely. That was an excellent shot there. And this time another chance was there, but good defending there by Sports Odisha. So that was excellent shot. If you look at Frederica, she wasn't playing well, she wasn't getting the ball, she received one ball and she just proved what she is worth of. So that's a sign of a quality player, and that's what foreigners are brought. Because you bring when you bring the quality foreigners to India, you hope that they will be better than the Indian players and they will play well. So this is how they are playing, and it's just fabulous. Frederica today, she was a little bit off, but now she is slowly coming out of his shells. Oh, that was again a good goalkeeping there. She just punched away the ball, and now chance will be there in front of Sports Odisha to launch a counter. So Junaid, is Hops FC slowly coming back to the match?
Well, that's right, because they are knocking on the door consistently, especially from the left flank, because Neha is making those runs, getting on the ball on a consistent basis now, and getting those crosses. Because now, if it falls out for somebody with like the pace Federica has got in Gladys, then it can be a different story. Goalkeeper did quite well in that occasion to just parry it over. Rinku sees it out this time. Jadhabi Kishan. There's a throw in quite early, Deepa Nayak. Looks like that's going to be a goal kick for HOPS FC. Managed one clean sheet so far, Anshika and Sports Odisha have managed one clean sheet in the game against East Bengal. Federica has scored 7 for HOPS, 3 for Gladys. Aarti, Pooja, Shailja scoring a goal each in their campaign. A bit of a cooling break and an opportunity for both the coaches to get some quick words for their teams. Evenly poised, would you say, at this stage, Swapna Moy, because they've had chances on both sides of the pitch and wasn't that easy. Manisha Naik with a clear-cut opportunity to get her team an early goal in the first half.
Yeah, definitely it has been an evenly poised match with both teams getting their chances. And if you look at this HOPS FC team, they were a little bit off color at the very start of the match. But as we progressed in the match and slowly we came close to the cooling break, the team recovered well. And during the last moments, just in the 26-27 minutes, there are 2 attacks and 2 were quality attacks. One time the goalkeeper pushed away, another time the Frederica's ball just went above the bar by a whisker. That could have been a little bit below. That could have been the goal number 1 for HOPS FC. On the other hand, at the start of the match, Odisha, they received so much chances, but they failed to convert thanks to an excellent goalkeeper in the front form of Anshika. So definitely Sports Odisha, they will try to regroup themselves and will try to continue the constant pressure that they're keeping on the opposition from the very start of the match, because once you just release the pressure, then opposition will now start constantly attacking on you, and that will create very much troubles, because we all know that there are problems in the Odisha defense. Currently it is not evident because they are constantly attacking and they had very little to defend, so the team has to drop back. The entire HOPS FC team is dropping back, but they have that problems and that could create troubles definitely. So that will be a throw-in in favor of Sports Odisha, and now they will try to keep the possession with them. This type of throwing should be avoided. You are playing professional football, so I think they should be a little bit more cautious while taking those throw-ins. And now HOPS FC playing short passing game. We are again seeing a change in the strategy. They have now become 3 defenders who are playing there, and this is a good strategy that is taken, because once the 2 defenders they are up, 1 defender will definitely be there to cover up. Else these things were creating great troubles for the opposition, as we are seeing that constantly Odisha strikers, they're getting lots and lots of chances. So this can be a very good strategy. So is this a ploy to stop the constant flow of attack of Mamta and others, Junaid?
It looks like that is the strategy that they have employed, and we'll have to wait and see how it pans out. We'd love to see them attacking in numbers, HOPS especially. You have got that physicality and strength base going forward. Getting in between the lines there, can she finish it off? 1-0 to the home side. HOPS FC have broken the deadlock here at the Ambedkar Stadium. A bit of a mistake there in the back line, as we have always seen from Sports Odisha. The goalkeeper was off her lines, and Pooja, in an open goal, gets it into the back of the net and takes an early lead in the first half. Swapna Moy.
That's actually a very schoolboyish error there by the Odisha defenders. 3 defenders, they were standing in the same line, and then goalkeeper came out. Okay, when you were coming out, you should clear the ball. This is a basic training that is given by the coaches when you are in that academy, that whenever you are coming out of your post, try to clear the ball, at least keep an eye on the ball. The goalkeeper had no notice on the ball where it's going. She had no clue, and definitely three defenders standing in the same line. I don't know what kind of error this is. Entire match, Odisha played very well. One small mistake there by four players, and they are currently 1-0 down. So, and now definitely they have to tide over. Oh, that can be a good chance. Sports Odisha on attack in a very crucial moment. But now again, Gladys is there, and Gladys plays a lofted ball forward. Again, just look again, two defenders standing on the same line. This is a problem that is happening again and again with the Sports Odisha team. You should avoid this type of problem because one looping ball will come behind you and two defenders will be completely clueless, and then you have a striker who is hovering there at the edge of the box in the form of Frederica. So you can't resist her in this manner. So definitely these things will definitely be addressed by the coach of the Sports Odisha. So Junaid, that was a completely collective failure that led to that first goal. Definitely, I will not take any credits out of the goal scorer. She also did very well. It was absolute poacher's effort. But still, I think when you were playing in professional football or when you were playing in a stage like IWL, which is one of the topmost tournaments in India, so you should be a little bit more cautious while defending.
That's right. And the last 4 goals that they have conceded, 3 have come from goalkeeping howlers. Here's a chance now for Federica. Will she get the second bite at the Sherry? Keeps it, turns. Falls to Shailja. Goes through with a strike. Just
Again,
wide
also
there
this
and,
time, if you look at this attack, uh, this time also you will find that a defender just missed the sitter, and from there the attack commenced. So what is happening in the Odisha defense after the drinks break? I don't know. Suddenly their quality of game has just fall down, Junaid. It's they are completely looking helpless after that goal.
That's right, they have taken the tempo down. I mean, it has been that sort of a campaign so far for Sports Odisha. Whenever they have played well, they've played well in patches, but they haven't been consistent enough right throughout. And that's definitely one of those areas they'll have to try and figure out when they come back next season. Even in the last fixture, started the game brightly and were able to get some shots away on target. Here's a Neha again with a good first touch. Can she go all the way, Neha? The goalkeeper was off her lines and this time does well to deny Neha there. Decent ball again to find Neha, who was open. Sports Odisha with a quick throw in. Deepa Nayak. Will we get a response from the visitors? Trying to release Federica early. She has kept herself onside. A tackle coming in from the skipper there, Ratna Haldar. Federica. Straight at the goalkeeper this time. 36 minutes in the first half and HOPS FC leading the game by a slender margin of 1-0. Goal coming in from Pooja, who's managed to score her second of the campaign. Here's Neha. Gets it away from Amruta. Neha lobs it inside the box. Chance now. Palms it over. Good break in play coming in from the HOPS girls, Swapna Moy. Neha, especially from wide on the left. She's making those runs and getting those crosses on consistently now.
Yeah, definitely. After that goal, the HOPS FC team is looking churned up because the entire team, they are just playing like a well-oiled machine. And now also we are seeing that Sports Odisha making lots of mistakes. Gladys on the ball, back pass. Now we are seeing HOPS FC, they are looking to do a counter. That's a forward ball. But intercepted by the defenders, but still the danger is on. You have to win the second balls when if you were trailing by one goal and then you were losing out the second balls, this can be deadly. Oh, that's a counter attack. Good try there. This can be a good chance. Only goalkeeper to bit. What she will do, shot. But that's a very good covering there. Just look at that chance. She took that shot, but before that, constantly she was being pressured. That's the difference between the goal that Hops FC scored and this time the miss. On one hand, you were completely unmarked, three defenders were there in the line, and the goalkeeper there, she just made a howler. On the other hand, if you look at this moment, two defenders were constantly tracking her, and she had no clues other than shooting it under pressure. So this is what happens exactly. So you should learn, if anyone learning from this match, any young footballer is watching this match, he or she should learn these things, that what not to make in a match and what mistakes are being made here, and definitely what exactly to do. So these matches are also can be a very good educational thing for young footballers who are watching across India.
That's right, and Shika has had a brilliant game so far. He's made a couple of cracking saves in the first half. They did score early on in the reverse fixture as well, Hops FC, and from then on went on to concede at the 86th minute mark to a brilliant effort from Subhatra Sahu and Manisha Nayak. The ball ricocheting off the crossbar and fell at a comfortable height for Manisha to slot it home. We'll have to try and draw some inspiration out of that game and look to make a sort of an impact in the second half. Ravi Kumar Punya there. Just trying to get things right. Mamta behind this one. Still arranging the position there. Got it quite comfortably in the end. Here's Hops again with a looping ball. Straight at the goalkeeper. Long ball again. Falls out for Manisha Nayak. Plays it down the line for Deepa Nayak. Gets it away from the defense. Manisha for, beg your pardon, Deepa for Manisha. Leaves it for Monica Mins. Tries to drill run through. Goes out for a goal kick. Confirmation on the yellow card for time wastage to Mamta just before that free kick. Still got 4 minutes in the regulation time here at the Ambedkar Stadium. It's a fragile lead at the moment. But for things to happen for Sports Odisha, they'll have to try and get the ball forward on a consistent basis.
Forward, this can be a very good chance, because this time also they have a ball at a very good position, back to back second throw in for them. Sports Odisha needs some more attacking prowess, because currently we are seeing they are not attacking enough in numbers. This can be a good chance. Cross comes in, but that is not a free cross there. Lofted ball. Headed away. Still chances there. Sports Odisha. They're constantly attacking. Shot was taken, but that one reflected out. Corner in favor of Sports Odisha. They are also attacking in patches. The likes of Deepa Nayak, Manisha Nayak, they are constantly creating problems for the opposition. And that will be a corner taken by Chandravi Kishan. We haven't seen much of her in this match, but hope she can do something with this corner. Jannabi with the ball. Delivered towards the second post. But for whom it was, no one was able to intercept that one, but that went out. That was a too casual approach. You should try to get back on the score sheet. Just forget what happened with you in the entire tournament. Just focus on the match. That's what great coaches say to their team. But still, we are seeing currently Odisha trend have lost their track in front of the HOPS FC. Interestingly, if you look at Frederica, she had one or two balls, but from that she had proved herself. So that's exactly what is happening. So that's how quality players play. Again, another chance. Forward ball. Cleared away. Still, Hops FC have a chance. And now we are seeing Sports Odisha launching a counter. Sports Odisha looking for options. Through ball forward. Intercepted. Still Sports Odisha with the ball. Flag stays down. And now free kick is awarded there in favor of Sports Odisha. So free kick at a very crucial position, just above the midline. And from here, definitely you can deliver some looping balls into the box. That was a little bit cheeky decision taken there. Shot. You can't take direct shot from that distance. You can't. It's very difficult to keep shots on target actually from that. There was a one shot taken by a Hops FC player in this match also, and had that been a goal, that would have been the finest goal of this entire tournament. But the goalkeeper was there on the right position, and she just collected that one. So Junaid, we are almost half came to an end of the first half. So what's your observations regarding Sports Odisha's style of play? What exactly has created the problem why Sports Odisha has lost their track in this match?
Well, they've been caught napping, especially while defending for that goal. And other than that, they have tried to get themselves into those decent positions forward, but they haven't been able to make that final cut. They have struggled right throughout. Here's Manisha Naik again, getting it away from Rinku, gets the cross in. Well, she would have liked and hoped for Deepa Naik to get to the end of it and smuggle it past the goalkeeper there, but it was straight at Shika on that occasion. Deepa Naik wasn't anywhere near the ball. 2 minutes have been added on as stoppages. In the second half, they'll have to try and get those transitions going. The ball progression has been a problem for Sports Odisha right throughout, and it's another game and another of those similar performances from the girls in red. It's a long ball played out for Neha, who's giving it a chase. Goalkeeper has stayed back, gets the cross in now. Can she finish it off, Federica? In comes the ball, takes the deflection and goes out for a corner. Brilliant opportunity again for Hops just before the end of the first half. Neha with her left, drilling that cross, and Federica, has she been able to get it behind that one, and that could have been quite a decent opportunity to go 2-0 up in the first half. There's Neha again, gets the ball in, goalkeeper gets to it. Goes down on the ground, but wasn't anything there. Federica. Hurls it away. Ratna. Shadhabi there, couldn't quite get it going. Falls out for Neha, who was flagged offside. A decent result in the first half, Swapna Moy, because Hops FC have looked more threatening going forward compared to Sports Odisha, and would be safe to say that they deserve that one nil cushion.
Yeah, definitely. The defensive errors that Sports Odisha are making. Just before the end of the first half, we had one chance. There also they made a mistake. So that's the end of the first half. At the end of the first half, the score line stands. Hops FC won thanks to the goal by Puja. Sports Odisha nil. So what I was talking about, they had a chance, but this time also the defenders where they are not on position. If you look at the ball
Quick look
possession,
at
52% for Hops, 48% for Sports Odisha, 7 shots there, 5 shots, 3-2, fouls 3-3, yellow cards 1-0, red cards 0-0, corners 4-3, and offside 1-0. So this is showing the clear domination of the Hops FC in this match, and definitely we will be looking towards the stats currently, that towards the end of the first half, how both the teams have played. Shots, 7 shots taken by Hops FC, out of which Puja took the 3 shots, who scored the goal also. Frederica 1 from distance, Mamta 1, Neha 1, and Shelja 1. So they had a lots of shots from the distance. 4 shots were taken from distance. So that was how they tested the goalkeeper on lots of occasions. On the other hand, Sports Odisha had 5 shots, 2 by Manisha, 1 by Envishi. Kishan, she took 1, and Deepa Naik, she took 1. Deepa Naik was an easier one there, and now it's the time for the fouls. Frederica had committed 1 into the box, Pooja 1, and Rinku 1. So Hobbs FC committed 3 fouls there, and this match has been a clean match till now. 3 fouls each side, so not too much physical. It was more of a technical and tactical game that was going on.
quick look at the highlights just in case if you have missed out on the action in the first half. Chances on both sides of the pitch. Federica there going through with a strike, and Neha with a setup. Goalkeeper just, and then this one. Mistake in the back line. Amruta on that occasion couldn't quite control the ball or clear her lines, and Pooja was quick to bounce on it and gets it into the back of the net. Neha has been absolutely dominant from the left. Have made those runs, have got to the end of some delightful balls being played out from the deep, has managed to get those crosses in consistently, and whenever she's got an opportunity, she's tried to play towards the likes of Federica and Pooja. So that's the first half scoreline here at the Ambedkar Stadium. The goal from Pooja at the 32nd minute mark separates both these teams at the moment. Don't go anywhere. It's going to be a good second half coming your way in just about a few minutes from now. Hello and welcome back once again to the Ambedkar Stadium here in Delhi. Hops FC at home taking on Sports Odisha, and the game is evenly poised at the moment. Hops with a slender lead. Goal coming in from Pooja at the 32nd minute mark is what that separates both these teams at the moment. It's a decent start to the game. Sports Odisha did have a couple of chances, and Chika being absolutely brilliant in between the sticks for Hops FC. Nisha Nayak getting that shot on target, and had she kept it on the other side, perhaps could have been really interesting. I'm Junaid Ahmed, and I'm alongside my co-commentator for this fixture, Swapnamoy Chakraborty. Swapnamoy, it was a decent first half, and how do you see panning out for the next set of 45 minutes?
Yeah, definitely. If you say at the first half has been a very good first half for the Hops FC. The way they made a comeback during the second half of the first half means if I can divide the first half into two halves. The first half was off definitely of Sports Odisha, where they tagged two excellent saves made by Anshika. But whenever you look at the second half match, that had been a very good thing for Hops FC. They attacked well. They just chose out the defensive vulnerabilities of the Sports Odisha, and they just plunged into their defense and completely destroyed it. So this has been a great problem, and I hope that in the second half, this team named Hops FC will continue with the momentum, and definitely they will be looking to win this one out by a bigger margin. So Junaid, if you look at the current position, the Frederica, she will be hungry to get a goal, because if you look at the current thing, it has been a very good match so far. We are seeing Frederica, they're getting ready with the kickoff. She will be hungry to score a goal. She hadn't had the best of his first half, but definitely she would be looking to get the second half. And here we go with the second half action. Now, Sports Orisha, they will be playing from the right side to the left side of the screen, while the reverse is true for Hops FC. Hops FC currently getting the ball, and now we are seeing Hops FC. They're trying to launch the counter, headed out, and now Sports Orisha on the ball. But this time the touch was heavy, but still they have managed to keep the ball. That could be the first attack, but for whom this ball was, that was from no one, and the goalkeeper collected that one. A substitution there. Rinku goes out in place of Kajal. So Kajal comes in the first half, and another change is Shelja replaced by Jyoti. So what I was saying, in the first half, the coordination between the defenders were not good, for which the coach chose to substitute out Rinku and give some fresh pair of bloods into the match. So Junaid, how you were approaching the second half? Who could have an upper hand in this half?
Well, it looks like Hops FC, since they've got that goal, they have an element of control about their game. They've looked more composed on the ball, and Sports Odisha will have to try and stay in the game, because we have seen consistently with Sports Odisha right throughout, whenever they have conceded one, they have conceded in twos and threes. This is their final chance to try and get something out of this campaign. 2 draws is what they have managed. A draw against Hops FC at home, and a draw to East Bengal FC on the road. Sharda definitely has been one of their mainstays in the back line for Hops FC. Goes long, Sharda calls out for Shubhani. Back with Sharda, clears it out quite comfortably in the end. Just trying to send that one in. try and get the ball into final third consistently now. Swapna Moy, because they've been slow starters. Sports Odisha, and today as well, barring those first 15 minutes, they haven't been getting those balls into those areas on a consistent basis.
I think somehow the Sports Odisha team, they are currently looking a little bit disoriented. I don't know what options are there with the coach at the reserve bench and at what conditions they are, because in the last match I saw that substitution made very little effect there. So I am doubtful how substitutions will work there, but definitely Hops FC has completely dominated the game. Just look at that one. Pooja was just playing with the ball there, and Manisha had no options, throwing there in favor of Sports Odisha. And now Sports Odisha again, but that one again cleared away. So again and again, you can't see such things again and again with the team, because they are just missing the balls, not getting that final pass correct. If you make these passes at the very start of the match or at this point of time, things will get more and more difficult, because as the match will progress slowly, Hops FC will slowly find their rhythm, and they will now start wasting their times also, because they are already leading by one goal. They are just looking for that insurance goal, and once they will get it, it will be a close chapter there for Sports Odisha, and definitely they will be looking to end this match on a high. So they will be pulling off all their strings in order to get things right here out on the field.
That's right, and Hops do know that a victory for them will take them to 16 points from their 11 games. Get it away somehow, but the flag was up on that occasion. Fadrika. Prakash Shipper from the touchline there, getting a quick word across to Fadrika. Manju starting out from the back. Ratna or Sumitra. Gladys gets it away. Sumitra hasn't been seen right throughout the first half. It was a delight to watch in the previous fixture. Link hasn't been there between the defense towards the midfield and to the players playing forward. Deepa Nayak. Janabi Kishan or Manisha. Opened up nicely for Shibani. Shibani was trying to pick out a pass there. Probably wanted to go towards Deepa Nayak. Ends up overhitting it. Here's Monica Mintz. Now that has been their problem consistently, Swapna Moy, because the final ball coming into the box or in the final third hasn't been there for Sports Odisha.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely. They have failed to deliver that final pass, and when you are not getting the final pass correct, that is a reason for trouble, because you should get that one correct. And here's a corner there, jersey number 14. She's ready with the corner. This time they should try. This time a short corner. Some variations they tried, but such a variation is not worth that. I don't know. She just hit that one, and that's a very basic schoolboy error that she made. And now Gladys there on the ball. Gladys there going up. Players there taking the position. Through ball forward. This can be a good chance. Hops FC, they're attacking from the left flank. This can be a good chance there. Players there, enough options into the box. Ball came in, but this time it's deflected out. So that will be a goal kick in favor of Sports Odisha. So what's your take on this attack?
Well, that has been their preferred route right throughout the first half and even the early parts of the second half, because whenever the midfield has got the ball, they've tried to get Neha on it straight away. And here's Neha again. with a lofted ball inside the box. Run was being made there from Pooja. That was much straighter this time towards Manju. Here's Niketa on the turn to find the run of Manisha Nayak. Manisha eventually gets to the end of it. Looking for options in the middle. Deepa Nayak goes to the ground. Wasn't any touch perhaps, and maybe lost her footing on that occasion. Deepa sent in by Anshika. Sumitra towards Deepa. Gladys hustling for the ball, gets it away, lobs that one in the air. Federica was definitely onside on that occasion. Gladys gets it and plays it straight towards Pooja there. Ratna Haldar cuts it out this time for a throw into Hops. They are making those runs and getting themselves into those spaces on a regular basis now. Hops FC Swapnamoy.
Yeah, definitely. And just another observation that I want to make, that in the second half, we are seeing Odisha team, they have restructured their defense. So that's a very good thing, because towards the after 15-16 minutes, the defense of Sports Odisha completely lost their path. But currently, it's not the case. Their defenders have well organized themselves, and that's a very good sign there. And now we are seeing Sports Odisha. Oh, they are trying to make a counter attack. A mistake was there by the defense, but they were quick to recollect from that one. So this match is slowly taking an exciting turn, and definitely we can be sure that we will see more goals there down the line. This time the ball had gone out, and that will be a throw in favor of Sports Odisha. So what change you were expecting, Junaid, for the coach of Sports Odisha to take to change the way the team is playing?
We'll have to look for inspiration somewhere, because this is the best 11 that they have fielded. No changes from the previous fixture as well. Trying to lob one into the stride of Federica there. Gladys, these two have linked up beautifully. There has been an understanding of sorts between both the players, Gladys and Federica, and whenever they've got an opportunity, the likes of Neha, Aarti, Pooja have chipped in. Another long ball for Pooja was offside. For Sports Odisha, they'll have to get Sumitra Hembram on the ball, because from the open play, Sumitra has looked delightful in all the games. Hasn't been able to get service from her teammates, but whenever she has got opportunities, she's looked decent, and especially in the final third as well, in driving those balls further forward. Has gone missing in this fixture so far. Monica Mins lobbing that one to find Niketa, ends up overhitting it.
Yeah, definitely. This is a free kick for the Sports Odisha team. Sports Odisha getting ready with the free kick there. Long ball forwards. Hops FC, they have regained back the possession. And that one went out. Throw in there in favor of Hops FC. So, definitely both the teams have slowed down a bit, because it's too hot here in Delhi, and definitely both the teams have sweated out a lot, for which there's a tiredness in both the teams, which is quite natural, because you are losing too much fluid down there, and definitely They will be looking to win this one out. And that one was a brilliant chance. But this time the touch wasn't too good. This when she took that second touch, the ball went out. Again, another throw in there. Throw in taken. This can be a great chance. Sports Odisha there on the ball. She had Manisha into the box, but for whom she delivered that one. But still, they have managed to keep the possession, this time from the right. But she was unable to keep the control, for which a goal kick is awarded in favor of Hops. We are about to end an hour in this game, but still the scoreline stands. Hops 1, Sports Odisha 0. That's a long ball taken. Through pass. Sports Odisha there on the ball. Forward ball. Again, this is intercepted out there. And now Hops FC playing short passes to launch a counter. This pass at the middle of the park. Oh, Gladys there. She counts up. Frederica front. Good through ball. This can be dangerous, but referee has already raised his flag. She was offside while she was attacking. And for the obvious reasons, a free kick is awarded in favor of Sports Odisha. So Junaid, Sports Odisha are making lots and lots of missed passes at the final third. Is it hurting their attacking chances?
Well, it is hurting their attacking chances, and whenever they seem to get the ball back and have won those 50-50 battles, they seem to have given away possession quite cheaply, and that is hurting them. Goes out of the play. 1-0 is the score line, still at the Ambedkar Stadium here in Delhi. Even Stevens as far as the ball possession is concerned.
That was a good ball forward there for Frederica, but she was unable to get control. That was a good chance. Throw in there in favor of again we are seeing Sports Odisha there. Square pass. Hops FC there on the ball. Sports Odisha trying to launch a counter. Good chance there. Acres of free space in front of him. She should make the attack there. Shot taken from distance, but for whom it was. It neither had that power nor had that precision, and it ultimately finished behind the goal. So goal kick in favor of Hops FC. And Chika still now had a very good game, and we will definitely hope that she will make the cut in the national team in no time sooner. Forward ball. A little bit of scrappy football going out there at the middle of the park. Throw in favor of Sports Odisha. Sports Odisha controlling the ball very well, but they are robbed of possession. But again, she is successful in winning a throw-in for them. This can be a good chance. Excellent passing there, and now it's Gladys. Gladys, they're going up, through ball forward, again targeting their forward player. But that can be a good shielding, and that went out. Goal kick in favor of Sports Odisha there. In the second half, we are seeing that Sports Odisha has recovered a bit. If you look at the ball possession in the first half and in the second half, it's 49% for them, which they had a fair share of the possession in the second half, and they are attacking. So this can be a good chance, and definitely Sports Odisha team, a very young team, and definitely it's been suited. Oh, there's a mistake. That could have been a blunder there. Good recovery there by the defenders of Sports Odisha. How many times they will make such mistakes? Horrible thing
That
going
was
on.
recovery just in the nick of time there. Ratna Halder, the skipper for today, managing to clear her lines in the end. Here comes Hops again. Gets it inside. Janhabi gets it away. Aarti keeps it. Here's a Federica on the ball, wriggling her way through. Can she take a shot on target? And that has been given as a free kick there. The referee did right, played the advantage to Hops. Federica did well to get it away, and is trying to find herself some space to get the shot away. In fact, this is definitely in the range for Gladys to take a strike on target.
If you look at this, Junaid, very carefully, this attack also initiated from a defensive blunder. So again, Sports Odisha, they were performing very well in the first 15-20 minutes of the second half. But again, they lost their path. So it's a problem that they are not keeping the focus that is required. And definitely that will be a good chance for Gladys there. And she's there to take the shot. Referee Kanika Burman. So what I was talking about, that was a great problem behind the defense. Gladys there takes the shot, but that was off target. So Junaid, what the coach of Sports Odisha can exactly do in order to solve the defensive problem? Just look at that one again. That one was too close to the goal. So coming back to you, Junaid.
First and the foremost thing will be to try and get the communication going, because that has been the basic problem between the back line and the goalkeepers. They've played Spandita Das before, Trija at times, and today Manju. It hasn't been the sort of a campaign that they were anticipating. Sports Odisha. Puja. Federica gets to it. Federica gets the shot away. Denied by the goalkeeper. Good save in the end. It bounced awkwardly for Manju in the end, and she did well to get her hand to the end of it, perhaps, and does just enough to deny Hops their second.
How Frederica is getting so much space? What the Sports Odisha defenders are doing? She was again unopposed, and she just came in. So what's exactly happening in the Sports Odisha defense? It's a comedy of errors that is happening there. So back-to-back second corner there for Hops FC, and they will be looking to get their insurance goal. It looks like a substitution is there getting place. So let us hope that Sports Odisha coach, she will now definitely, she had came in there. This time it's cleared away. But now again Hops have won back the possession. Lofted delivery in. Oh, this can be a great chance. First touch wasn't good. Shot was gone, but that's straight to the keeper. So again and again mistakes happening on the Sports Odisha defense. What exactly the problem with them, Junaid?
Well, like I said, because their confidence is shattered, because today they have conceded their 31st goal of the campaign. It's been the same back line that has played consistently right throughout, and they haven't been able to figure out the mistakes that they have made previous games. Still young, still learning. You would definitely expect them to come back with something better. Monica Mins trying to bring it forward. Mila managed to clear their lines this time. Hops FC still got 23 minutes remaining in the regulation time, and Hops FC are dominating the game right throughout, and they would surely love to get their second of the match and see this game out. Meanwhile, the ball is with Subhadra Sahu. Habi goes through with a strike. Wasn't going to threaten Anshika from there on. Anshika has had a brilliant game so far with a couple of brilliant saves in the first half, and definitely love to get that clean sheet to her credit. Odisha for Sumitra Hembram. Slips it in again. Looks like they're giving away the possession fairly cheaply. Swapna Moikers, looks like there's no intent behind those long balls or crosses coming in. Meanwhile, here's Fredrika on the ball. Fredrika from the distance goes over.
Yeah, definitely. They're giving up the possession too cheaply, and there was no pressure actually when she took that shot. There was no one who was following her. So what she was exactly doing, I don't know. Perhaps she was trying to test the goalkeeper from distance, but with such a feeble shot, actually you can't test a goalkeeper of Anshika's caliber. Hoping that Sports Odisha, we will find again a mistake there. Just look at that one. What she was about to do there. Just she faked off the ball, and such a error we generally see in the academy game. So I don't know what is happening here. Horrendous errors, and this is the main problem that I was talking about. Just schoolboyish, novice type errors. You are playing in professional football. You should be more professional while playing. I don't know what's happening. Glad is there on the ball. It's Fredrika. Back pass. And now we are seeing Sports Odisha. They're launching a counter. She's there looking for options there. Found one at the right. Through ball. From the left flank, they're lifting up their tap, looking for options. That one is excellent delivery. But too many white shirts there, and she got jumbled up. Long ball forward, lofted delivery. And now end-to-end football. It's a chance for the Hops. Ball into the box. But for whom it was, Fredrika was there unmarked. But perhaps it's the pressure from the behind that forced her to shoot the ball out. Goal kick in favor of Sports Odisha.
That left flank has been their favorite route for all those 70 minutes. Neha has been relentless right throughout. Whenever she's got an opportunity, has made those darting runs. It's gone in and out of the full back there, Haito, on that occasion from one of those Hops players playing. This game did promise a few goals, especially from Hops. What a game, what a performance they put up against Kickstart FC. On the road, getting a 5-1 victory as another change. Sports Odisha, Mara comes in place of Janhabi Kishan, who's had a pretty silent game for those 70 minutes. Got herself into those decent positions on a couple of times in the first half, but other than that, hasn't been her day.
for Sports Odisha. Hi.
72 minutes in, and still the same line, same score line that we saw at the end of the first half. Neha again driving from the left, getting it away from full back there. Puja for Neha. Neha was coming from an offside position there. Now, suppose Odisha managed to get a goal back here, Swapnamoy, then this is definitely going to make things a little bit spicy and interesting, because otherwise, HOPS FC will try and put pressure on that back line, and you never know, maybe get a goal back, or perhaps see out the remainder of 15 minutes here at the Ambedkar Stadium.
Yeah, definitely. HOPS FC will be happy with this scoreline also. So currently, the only thing that they need to do is to fall back behind and defend well. On the other hand, if you look at Sports Odisha, the way they are playing, it's not looking that they will get a goal, because they are not making that proper passes in the final third. In the midfield, the condition is absolutely at sixes and sevens. They don't have any option there, and definitely the defenders are also making some horrendous fouls. Apart from the first 15 minutes of the game and the first 15 minutes of the second half, we had completely failed to see the best of the Sports Odisha. The way they're playing, they're just playing like any academy team. They are just making mistakes enough, miskicking the ball, then just they're missing the sitter. So it's absolutely what is happening. They actually have no clue. On the other hand, HOPS FC, they had several good chances, but thanks to the goalkeeper of the Sports Odisha, that those chances never got converted. But yeah, if the things goes on like that, I am clearly seeing that HOPS FC emerging as the winner, and it looks like the scoreline will remain like this only, because HOPS FC will be happy defending from behind. So, and Sports Odisha, it's looking that they don't have any intention there going for the goal. Just look, seven players are standing out behind there, so it's the condition of the team. So let's see what happens next. HOPS FC, they're trying to launch a counter. This time, Frederica marked by two players. Again, a throw in favor of HOPS. Throw in there. Gladys passes the ball to Frederica. Tackle from behind, and this can be a good chance there. A free kick in favor of HOPS from a very gettable position. Actually, Frederica just beat his marker, and she just went out there. But that could have been a great chance. Neha there, getting ready. Actually, the woman who is playing there at the left flank, she should try to mark again very tightly Frederica, because Frederica can be a threat. So in swinging free kick will definitely come into the box. That came in, but goalkeeper there comes out of his line to clear that one out for safety, and that will be a corner in favor of HOPS. So if you look at the corner stats unit, it's 7-4. So definitely this things clearly shows. We'll talk regarding it after this attack. Frederica there, she's getting ready with the corner. Ball into the box. Still a chance is there. Second time ball also came in, but it went out goal kick. So what I was saying, the corner stats also showing the clear intention. It's 7-4. So this is clearly showing the entire attacking mood in which HOPS FC is playing this match. So that definitely ensures. Again another attack. Just look at that one. They're constantly piling up pressures. Oh, a mistake there by into the box. Thanks, there was no one else. This could have been 2-0 for HOPS. So horrible things are going up at the defense of Sports Odisha.
That's right, and like I pointed out earlier, whenever they have conceded in numbers, and has been capitulation at the back on several occasions. again. Ruta defends, gets to the end of it. Manisha Nayak lays it off. Shot comes in. Brilliant save by Anshika again. That was struck with some force. Had to get those strong hands behind that one, and Anshika latches onto it quite comfortably. That would have made things a little more interesting going in the last 13 minutes. Another change for the home side. Rajni is going to come on in place of Pooja. Pooja, the goal scorer this fixture, getting an all-important goal at the 32nd minute mark to send HOPS FC in the position where they are at the moment. 11 minutes is what we are left with in the regulation time, and 11 minutes is what Sports Odisha has to try and make a comeback of sorts in this fixture. Federica turns away. Federica all by herself. Subhadra Sahu performing her defensive duties. Sweeps it out for a throw-in. Federica for Gladys. Gets it back. Goes out for a goal kick. Surely love to get one more and put this game to bed. HOPS FC don't want to give any sort of sniff to Sports Odisha. They've made the changes in the second half, Sports Odisha, but it hasn't come up for them so far. Subhadra Sahu, who has been a regular starter, has started off from the bench for this fixture. Of course, Niketa starting the last two games for them. Rashmi has been out injured. Here's Deepana giving it a chase. Parmila sends it out. Going to be another throw-in for Sports Odisha. Have to be quick with this one. Subhadra for Deepa. Gentle push. Ika gets it. Trying to build it up from the back. Hoiks it to the front. Rajni was with the chase. Some long balls being played out from the back by the home side, and this one goes out for another throw-in to the visitors. HOPS trying to bring it forward. Jyoti struggling to stitch a few passes together, both the teams. Have to try and get Subhadra consistently on the ball. Has gone out missing for almost the 80 minutes that we've played here. Has made telling difference in some games that she has been part of, Sumitra Hemdram. She can manage to play into the stride of Deepa, Manisha or Subhadra and make their case definitely a little more interesting in the last few minutes here. Ruta. Overlapping run coming in from Amruta. Deepa on the turn, keeps it. Subhadra Sahu from wide on the right. Goes back for Deepa. Deepa gets the cross in. Anshika latches onto it one more time. No troubling at all for Anishka in this fixture. Two cracking, in fact 3 cracking saves. 2 in the first half, 1 in the second.
Again, another chance is there for Sports Odisha. Shot came in, but that's straight to the keeper. Just look at that one. Subhadra Shahu, she has a chance and she takes that shot, but that's straight to the keeper. Attack from Sports Odisha after a long moment of time. A positive attack, definitely. So we are seeing this Sports Odisha. We have seen that in the first 15 minutes of the first half and the second half. And now the ball is with Hops. Gladys. Gladys passes the ball to the right. Through ball to Frederica. But this time the touch wasn't too good. Again Gladys. Gladys has taken the ball. And that will be a throw-in favor of Hops. So definitely what is happening out here? This is definitely creating problems. Parmila with the throw-in. But that one again cleared away. Both the teams, they're attacking too hard. Frederica on the ball. Frederica looking for options. Tackle from behind. And again, that will be a free kick in favor of Hops FC. Subhadra Sahu. She took a shot a few moments earlier. Just look at that one. Oh, that was too heavy tackle. Her intention was never for the ball. Rather, she was looking for the feet of Frederica. For which referee has deemed this one as a free kick. And the player, they're getting ready. Ball comes up into the box. That one was too poor free kick there. Goal kick in favor of Sports Odisha. Forward ball. But straight to the keeper. That's again a ball.
5 minutes in the regulation time. And will we see a comeback from Sports Odisha? Said it time and again, but nothing has come from the girls in red. Their final chance this season. It's going to be a very exciting next week. Of course, Odisha FC will feature in the final match day here in match week 13. They'll be playing the remainder of the two fixtures at home at the Kalinga Stadium. First up against East Bengal, and on the final day, an all-important game against Kickstart FC. The equation is quite simple for them. They win 2 games and they get the silverware. Gokulam Kerala, they'll have to win the last fixture against East Bengal FC at home, and then we'll have to rely on the outcome, and we'll have to hope that Kickstart somehow tumbles Odisha FC. Did it frustrate them in the reverse fixture? Can they do it again would be a big question. It's going to be a different Odisha FC this time when they turn up against Kickstart. They've got all to play for, and all those players, they know what is at stake. Got some brilliant players in their ranks. Shreya Huda, who's been absolutely brilliant in between the sticks. 7 clean sheets is what she has managed. Of course, Pyari Khakha, Indumati Kathiresan, Vinthing Tung. Of course, not to forget the likes of Grace Honhar. Of course, Gokulam, 3 times champions back to back, eyeing their 4th title in a row. Anthony Andrews, of course, eyeing His third in a row. Arthur or Federica gets the block in and goes out for a corner to HOPS FC. Good result in the end, Swapnamoy, because HOPS FC had a lot of chances. And it's a slender lead, a fragile lead in the end. And Sports Odisha, on the other hand, did manage to get a few on target as well. But Shika has been the factor that has kept them away from getting that equalizer.
Yeah, definitely. Mamta there on the corner. Ball into the box. Still chances there. First touch wasn't too good. And now chance of a counter in front of Sports Odisha. So what you was asking, definitely, that's the valid point. And also, some schoolboy errors are being made by Sports Odisha, for which they are actually one goal down. Another change there. The right. She is coming in. But in whose place? That's the question. So jersey number 26, she will go out. And the right, she will come in. So Sports Odisha will have more trouble because Rajni being replaced by Nagai. Because in the second half we haven't found out Rajni ever since she has came in. She was nowhere there on the field. So that's the obvious reasons for which she is being replaced with Nagai. And now we will definitely find this team playing more defensive and trying to resist the constant attacks of the Sports Odisha, because Sports Odisha, they will be looking to equalize till the very end of the match. Only 40 seconds of regulation time left, but definitely after that some extra time will be added. We had too much stoppages in this game. Throw in there, square ball, but this time again, oh, miss pass there. This can be costly. She has taken too much time. For whom that ball was? There was nobody there waiting. And now Frederica taking his position. Frederica there on the ball. This can be costly. But goalkeeper comes out of his line at the right time to clear away. That's an excellent save there by the goalkeeper. He just comes out and resists Frederica on that occasion. So another substitution there. We are seeing jersey number 36 for HOPS FC. She's coming in. And they're replacing jersey number 7, Neha. She's being replaced with Sweta. So Sweta comes in for Neha, and more defensive enforcement there. As we all know that Sweta plays a little bit holding role there. So that will definitely help them in killing off more time. Sports Odisha, they still have the possession. Can they make a comeback? Square pass. The guide. Through ball forwards. Frederica. Frederica, they are looking hungry for the goal. Passes the ball to Gladys. Gladys there on the right, making her run. Oh, just look at that beauty. The ball came into the box. But this time, it's cleared away. So throw in favor of HOPS. 3 minutes of added time as signaled by the fourth official. Throw in there. Gladys on the ball. That's a lofted ball, but for whom it was? It was neither a shot nor a cross, and ultimately it went out. So goal kick in favor of Sports Odisha. Only 1 minute of regulation time left in this hard-fought match. So how you were looking into this match? What the positives that Sports Odisha could take from this match for the next season?
Well, they have actually got a few shots away, and that is something they've lacked right throughout. In the last couple of games, they've looked decent, especially going forward. But whenever there's Federica lives it for Jyoti, gets the shot away, but straight at the goalkeeper this time. The progressions, transitions from defense to attack, it hasn't been there for Sports Odisha. Like we have mentioned a number of times, they'll have to try and sort that out. Of course, the back line has been the problem right throughout the campaign. Dying moments of the game. Sends the ball in to Bhadra Sahu. Gets the shot blocked. They get it away somehow. And that's the time we have here at the Ambedkar Stadium. A hard-fought match in the end. Sports Odisha literally threw a kitchen sink at it. Got a few shots away on target, but Anshika has been the difference right throughout. And in the end, it's the decisive goal from Pooja in the first half is what separates these teams at the full-time mark. HOPS FC at home at the Ambedkar Stadium won, and Sports Odisha, their final fixture of the campaign, couldn't get a goal back. 10th defeat for them, and a lot to look for, and come back stronger next season for Sports Odisha and Promita Singh. And a quick look at the full-time stats. Ball possession 52% for the home side, 48% for Sports Odisha, 14 shots, 6 on target for HOPS, 9 with 4 on target for Sports Odisha, 7 to 9 fouls between the teams, 1 yellow card each, no red cards in the game, 8 corners for HOPS, 5 for Sports Odisha, and HOPS have been guilty of being flagged offside on 5 occasions. 14 shots for Federica, Pooja with 3, converting one of those 3 into that decisive goal, a winner in the end. Neha with 2 shots, Gladys with 1, Jyoti and Mamta getting a shot each. It was a tough day at the office once again for Sports Odisha. 9 shots for them. Kishan, Manisha Nayak and Deepa Nayak, along with Subhadra Sahu getting 2 shots each. And just in case if you have missed out on the action, here's a quick look of how things panned out. An early strike coming in from Manisha Nayak and Shika doing well, and this was followed up by a brilliant strike from Federica going just over. Neha trying to set up Federica from the left, and how good has she been? Pooja there, another defensive mistake. The goalkeeper came off the line, miscommunication, and then Pooja slotting it home. Was done well in the end to deny Neha, who had made that run, and then Neha getting this one away from the defense. Right throughout the game, Neha has been absolutely relentless, dominating that left flank. And again, getting that cross. And Federica was anticipating that ball to come towards her, perhaps. And then this one, a strike taken towards the target. A brilliant save there from Anshika. Subhadra Sahu straight at the goalkeeper. Wonderfully, Federica. But there was a challenge from the back by the skipper, Ratna Haldar. Was trying to chip it over Manju there, Federica. 7 shots for 7 fouls for HOPS FC. Federica conceding 3. Aarti with 1. Gladys, Pooja, Rinku with 1 foul each. Odisha with 9 fouls. Monika Mins with 2. Niketa with 2. With 1. Ratna Haldar, Hemram Nayak, and Deepa Nayak conceding 1 foul each. And that's the updated standings At the moment, Gokulam Kerala FC still right at the top, being followed closely by Odisha FC. Just 1 point and a game difference between them. Kickstart with 20 points. Hops with 16 from 11. We've got one more game to go. Setu with 13 from 10. East Bengal with 4 from 10. And suppose Odisha have finished their quota of the games with just 2 points. Wish them all the luck when they return next year. And that's the full-time score line here at the Ambedkar Stadium. Hops FC 1, Odisha, Sports Odisha 0. This is your commentator for the day, Junaid Ahmed, along with my co-commentator, Swapnamoy Chakraborty, calling it a day. Have a good evening.